holiday season is here. Christmas lights are going up. So exactly how many of you already have your lights up? That's how I spent my Saturday, Ken Kaplan. So we have the beautiful tree. See, our decorations are kind of up already. Okay, so I put my lights up. So the noble agent, Ken Kaplan, is here with how to keep your family safe as we decorate for the holidays. Safety, of course, is number one. So what's the number one thing, the number one piece of advice you have for folks out there?
Be aware of the house, how much you've got plugged in. Make sure that you're prepared, meaning that you've got new smoke detector batteries in, you've got carbon monoxide detectors up. I mean, just be prepared. I mean, maybe even have a fire extinguisher.
A lot of people, when they put their lights up, perhaps for the first time, in terms of having those outlets outdoors and getting some of the power strips. There's outdoor, indoor. Is there anything we should be concerned about?
There is outdoor, there is indoor. You need to make sure that you're plugged into a GFCI if there's going to be water anywhere nearby. We want to make sure that you're not stringing too many together, that you're not pushing and surging. You know what I mean? That plug. The other part is make sure that they're hung carefully and that they're securely put together, as well as when you're putting the extensions together, you can use electrical tape to go around it to secure it from moisture getting in between there.
Are lights kind of safer than what they used to be?
They sure are.
Back in my day when I was a kid, those things.
It's it's not just they're newer. It's the fact that they don't put off as much heat when you use LEDs now, as opposed to regular bulbs.
Okay, let's talk about the must-have safety devices for every house, every home right now. What are the must-haves right now?
Must-haves, without a doubt. You have to have working smoke detectors. You must have working smoke detectors for the health of you and your family. Always make sure that your smoke detectors are not just up there and in place, and you didn't just take them down because you burnt something in the kitchen and you wanted to turn them off. Make sure that you are, you've got all of that. And then the other part is make sure that they're working. I mean, it doesn't matter if you've got them, if they're not up and they're not working and you don't have new batteries on them.
And here, and this is why that's so important, because it's getting cold. Boy, it was cold last night. A lot of folks, maybe they're turning up the furnace, the heaters for the first time. That poses a danger in and of its own. What do we have to tell folks about that? SDG&E has this thing where they'll come out to your house and kind of inspect everything if you need it.
It is getting cold, and now everybody's starting to use their heaters. Here's the thing, not everybody has forced air unit heating systems that are central heating. So if you've got a space heater, make sure it's not too closely set down on the floor or somewhere where it's going to catch something on fire, too close to cloth or any kind of fabric that may be flammable. The other part is, like you said, SDG&E will come to your house for free. You call them, they will come and evaluate your heater to make everything that has to do with gas. They will check to make sure that it's safe. And if it's not, get it taken care of. And if you're a landlord, get them in there. If you're a tenant, call SDG and get them in there.
I had that done when we first moved here. I said, it's probably time to do it again at the house. Good advice. The Noble Agent, of course, you can on Twitter, at the Noble Agent. This guy, Ken Kaplan, is here. Happy holidays. Thank you, my friend.
Don't mean to goat you.
Look at this guy. Let's get you over to Chrissy Russo now.